What's up everyone, this is Soul Reaper, and in this video I want to show off another legendary weapon from Borderlands 3, the Decaying Barrage. As always, if you're new to the channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you enjoyed the video, please remember to leave a like. I want to make a note before we get into the actual video, that I got this gun from a random world drop. I haven't encountered a specific enemy that consistently drops this gun, but if any of you have, feel free to say something down in the comments below. So the Decaying Barrage is a Legendary Dahl Assault Rifle that upon using it for the first time stood out to me for its super high accuracy and rate of fire. From what I've encountered so far, this gun comes only in radiation, and based off its name, my assumption is that this is the only version of the gun that there is out there. So I'm not sure if any of you have had a chance to see this chart posted over on Reddit that details the specific damages stats for each element, but just based on this, radiation does come across as being one of the least appealing. That said, I think this gun is pretty damn awesome, and you should consider yourself lucky if you're able to get your hands on it. In many instances, I find myself using this gun over others that have the fire element, just because its damage per second tends to outpace anything else meant for flesh-based enemies. And of course, the explosion that comes from irradiated enemies is pretty awesome too. Although it is a dual weapon and has the option to change firing modes, this gun only shoots in bursts, and the only thing I've noticed actually change so far is the magnification of the scope. I mentioned this briefly earlier, but taking a look at the actual stats of the weapon, I want to point out just how high the fire rate actually is, coming in at an insane 15.77 shots per second. Keep in mind that this stat can be a bit misleading when it comes to burst weapons, or at least this was the case back in Borderlands 1, because the fire rate doesn't account for the pause between bursts. That said, for this gun, the pause between bursts is incredibly short, and of all guns I've actually been able to use so far, I'd put this at the higher end of the list when it comes to fire rate, doing well even against Vlad-off weapons. On top of that, this weapon is incredibly accurate, even when just firing from the hip. The high rate of fire would imply needing a lot of control when you're aiming, but that's not the case and is actually really easy to use. You can pretty much use this gun from any distance, and so far it's been one of my favorite weapons. You can see right now I'm still using it even though I'm currently at level 50, and this gun's a level 45, and I'm playing on Mayhem mode too. That said, I've noticed this gun burns through an insane amount of ammo, and I often find myself having to switch weapons once I run out. Although, I've been using this gun with Zane, and in the instance I do run out of ammo, I can easily switch over to this weapon, call in my clone, and have him copy it, and coupled with Boom Enhance, the results are absolutely ridiculous. Like I mentioned earlier, this was just a random world drop, so there's no guaranteed way to get it, but your best bet to have a higher chance is turning on Mayhem mode once you've beaten the game, and from there hunting down badass tinks or loot tinks. There was a great spot to do it back on Eden 6, but unfortunately it has since been patched, so the only thing I can say at this point is best of luck to you all. But anyways guys, that's going to be it for the video. Thank you all for watching. Let me know down in the comments section your impressions of the gun, or if you've had a chance to use the gun yourself, how you felt after using it. If you enjoyed the video, please remember to leave a like, subscribe for more content in the future, and I will see you next time.